Hello and happy Sunday. It is February 20th. I am MJ and this is a general reading for the collective. Today I am using my Förhäxa Tarot, and let's get right to it and see what these fairies and mermaids have in store for us as we round out the weekend here. Just a quick public service announcement that next week Seattle Public Schools is on break, and that means I'll be getting to spend some more time with my kiddo next week, so I won't be as available via email and stuff like that, so have patience with me. I will be responding to emails, but it might take me a couple extra days because we are going to be out and about doing stuff together. So, okay, let's see what these beautiful, vibrant creatures have to say. Oh, that was a nice shuffle, wasn't it? Okay. All right. So we start off here with, the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, the Wheel of Fortune's always moving, and hopefully it's moving in a positive direction. Generally speaking, when I see the Wheel of Fortune come up, it does make me feel very positive, right? I get this feeling that if anything was stressing me out, all of a sudden things are going to start to shift. And so that's what we have here. We have this energy that's shifting today. Hopefully we're working towards moving that wheel, right? We have that power. We have the ability to move it in a more positive direction. And so today, if you focus your energy on doing things that support growth, that support stability, you know, that support you achieving a dream, you will find that the universe will look down and help you along here, because we have this Wheel of Fortune coming up. This is the energy that is present today. So I'm going to go ahead and see what opportunity is coming our way as a result of this Wheel of Fortune. Oh, wow. All right, well, let's hope this is a positive shift here. We have the Tower. And so here is, I don't know, you know, it depends on how you perceive it, right? It's an opportunity to change your life, to shake things up, to move out of a place that you're in, and it might feel like a jolt, you know. It might feel very unexpected, very sudden. But nonetheless, it is change, and you know, it's an opportunity for rebirth. It's an opportunity to start over, perhaps, or to try something new, or to take all those lessons that you've learned in the past and then pull out or extract the good stuff, you know, and apply it to a new situation. You know, the Tower card here, you know, the story with this is that the Earth basically imploded, right? The planet imploded, and of course, you know, that brought a complete destruction. But in the aftermath, it's where new things began to grow. It's where the Earth got to shed its past and move into a new direction. And so having the Wheel of Fortune here as our supportive energy, I feel like we can be that instrument of change, right? We can take an opportunity that is going to shake us up in some way and move or maneuver ourselves in a direction that will make that change seem better, right? To seem like, oh, okay, well, this is, you know, this is part of the transformation. So I feel like, you know, having the Wheel of Fortune here as a supportive energy, this brings an element of good fortune to whatever event that this Tower is going to spark. So I'm going to see who's showing up at our door. And then we'll look at the advice and we'll tie it all together. Oops. Okay, So whoever this person's showing up, they've got a message for you. And, you know, it may seem like, oh, God, not another thing I've got to take care of, right? This is, it's like they're bringing to you some form of obstacle or something that they want your attention on, right? This is someone who they feel very strongly about something, and they want they want you to help in some way. They want your support. And it may seem like something that is going to be a hassle maybe, or something where you look at this and you're like, oh God, I just don't have time to add this to my schedule. But if you are able to support this person, you might find that there's a benefit there for you as well, right? This might usher in something new for you, and it might be tied to this dramatic shift that's happening. And it might also fall back on this good fortune, right? It might lead to something very beneficial. Although, like I said, at the time, right, when this person comes to you, you know, they're going to expect or hope that you help them. You know, they have something very, very much at the top of their mind, and they're going to you for whatever reason that is. And it's your it will be up to you whether or not you accept the challenge. Okay, let's see what overall advice we have here. Okay. Oh, look who shows up again. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think the advice is pretty much the same, you know, in that don't get so caught up in the fantasy, right? You might have an inkling of what this change could do for you. You might get this feeling like, oh, you know, let this big dramatic shift happen because it will pave the way for something new. But you have to still maintain a space of reality, you know, in reality here. And you might be dreaming, you might be looking forward to all of these different things, right? But if you're not doing the work, if you're not putting the effort in, if you're not perhaps helping whoever this page of air is, if you're not listening to the message that they bring to you, you might just find that you get the change without all the benefits. Or it might be just a harder slog, right, to reach this point of good fortune. You know, it's like I feel like there is something happening. So, you know, you could say, you know, perhaps no one wants to lose their job, right? I mean, that I can attest to that, right? It can really feel like all of a sudden the world is crashing down when all of a sudden you lose a steady paycheck. But if you're already somebody who's unhappy with your job, right, and you're looking elsewhere, and this tower comes up, and you know, because maybe you've been slacking at work, because you're so miserable, right, and you have this good fortune coming your way, you might find that there's an opening for you to get out of your job, which will shake things up, right? It can lead you to fantasizing about the future and all the things that you're going to be able to do now with all this extra time of yours. And, you know, maybe you're finally going to go after that dream. You know, if you had a hobby that you've been working on and you wanted to take it to the next level. This is all very general, by the way. I mean, but I'm just saying this, having the Seven of Water here is a warning. It's a warning to not let your head get up into the clouds so far, so high, right, that you can't see your feet, that you lose that grounding energy. And there is something coming, and this shift could lead you to fantasizing about the future, thinking about what your life would be like if you don't have to go into your office every day and deal with like some, idiotic, coworker or boss that treats you poorly. And you might get all of these wonderful ideas, right? You might start thinking about all the things that you can do and all this good fortune that could come your way. You have to put the work in. And that's the thing. I mean, you have to be ready to hit the ground running. And I feel like that's this person who comes in, this page of air, they're going to bring you a message, and that message is going to be one where I think you should listen to them. Hear what they have to say, because they have some insight. They have a very clear vision, and they have some knowledge that you might not possess at this time. So pay attention to what they're asking you to do. It will benefit you. It will help you move this wheel in the right direction. And yes, it will help you go through this tower event without panic, without fear, right? You'll be able to address it head on, because you'll have an understanding for what's expected of you. And it might feel like you're being asked to do something that's a big pain in the butt, right? Or it might feel like you're being asked to do more than you can give, right? More than your bandwidth will allow. But you have to ask yourself, how much of that bandwidth are you spending on dreaming and fantasizing, and how much of that bandwidth you're actually using on achieving that goal that you want to attain, right? So pay attention to the shifts that are coming, right? Pay attention to the good fortune that is coming your way as well, because there is a shift coming. There is this transformation that is on cue, and you will get the message. You'll hear it. You might see it. It's going to come to you one way or another. The key is going to be to focus on the reality and take practical steps. And, you can dream big. Allow yourself some time to contemplate the future, but you need to act on it. Otherwise, you might find that you'll get this shift and nothing will come of it, right? It will be an opportunity wasted. So much love to you, peace, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.